Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Wyatt Goolsby, in for Lauren Ashburn. George H.W. Bush, who shaped history as the 41st President of the United States, is laid to rest today. Thousands came out to the Houston church where his family worshiped to pay their respects and say a final farewell.
Amazing grace.
A send-off fit for a war hero. Family and friends of George H.W. Bush gathered at St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston to say a final farewell to the 41st President of the United States. Touching tributes were delivered by the former President's Secretary of State, James Baker.
He understood that humility toward, and not humiliation of, a fallen adversary was the very best path to peace and reconciliation.
And the grandson who carries his name.
Yes, George Herbert Walker Bush is the most gracious, most decent, most humble man that I will ever know. And it's the honor of a lifetime to share his name. God bless you, Gampy. Until we meet again, maybe out on that rock boat we built together.
President George H.W. Bush was returned home to Texas following a service at the National Cathedral in Washington Wednesday. World leaders, past and present, gathered to celebrate the life of number 41. President George H.W. Bush died Friday at the age of 94. Known for his modesty, he served the United States as a naval pilot, congressman, CIA director, special envoy, vice president, and then commander-in-chief. Bush will be buried at his presidential library in College Station, Texas, next to his beloved wife Barbara and daughter Robin, after a small private ceremony in Houston. Catholics in the Archdiocese were represented at the funeral. The former Archbishop of Galveston, Houston, Joseph Fiorenza, attended. The late president's final journey comes after almost a week of ceremonies in Washington and Texas.